doing? Nice to be back again. Thank you for all your support, all of your prayers. I so much appreciate. Yes. So, let's talk about impact. Impact. Life is about impact. Impact can either be loud or quiet. Let me put it that way. It could be through speech, it could also be through character. Now, the question is, what sort of impact are you creating in your neighborhood, in your family, in your place of work, when you meet people like you are a commuter in a bus? You sit with that woman, you sit with that man. What sort of impact? What is the impression? Impact is like an impression, an influence an individual have on another individual or a group of persons. You may not know those people. You may not even know that person. You may know some of them. You may know a group of them. But your impact speaks volume. And impact can also be negative or positive. It all has to do with your aura, what kind of smell you carry around. That smell comes out through your character, through your impression, through the influence, through the words that comes out of you. Impact is very important in life. So the kind of aura you carry about will determine how far you can actually go. It will determine how safe you can be in an environment, in a certain place, in a certain country, in a certain group. Wherever you find yourself, your impact can either mar you or make you. Yes, in case you don't know. When you are seated in a particular place, like all of those places I have mentioned, all of those things I have mentioned, you are creating an impact. So let me tell you something. Some years back, I got myself an acquaintance I wouldn't really call friend, just through a little impact I created. For me, I never knew there was an impact, but it was as time went on that I got to know that I actually created an impact. Just entering a bus, the person was a commuter just like myself. And I never knew I dropped an impact that lasted. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That is just one example out of too many examples of impact, my impact on people. And people have also created impact on me. You know that particular phrase that always comes when people say, first impression matters a lot. Yes, it's just like your first impact. When you are meeting somebody for the first time and the person just walk past you without greeting, for instance, and then goes and comes back to seek for information from you, the impression the person has created on you is that he or she is arrogant, right? It will be difficult for you to even give him or her the direction he or she seeks because the person has dropped a negative impact. Maybe the person had woken up on the wrong side of the bed, like people will say. It doesn't matter. To you, it doesn't matter. So when you are meeting people, you are boarding that vehicle, you are on a flight, you are in the market, you are buying from that market woman. Be careful the kind of impact you are going to create on such a person. When you are in a group of people and they are talking and you have something to say, be careful the kind of words you utter. Be careful the kind of attention you give to person or group of persons. Be careful. Should I say be careful? Yes, I think the word be careful is also good. Now, as a parent, do you know it is the kind of impact you create in your children that will determine if your old age is going to be sweet for you or is going to be very terrible? It goes a long way. This impact I'm talking about is applicable to all walks of life. As a boss, the impact you create on your subordinate will determine whether you're going to remain on that position for a long time or maybe you're going to be unseated even before the tenure will end. Or you will even exceed that tenure and you'll be pushed to another position even that you don't expect to get to. Your impact. As a subordinate also, you know the golden rule, do to others what you want them to do to you. Many a times we forget. You want everything good for yourself. Do you also do anything good for anybody? Do you know as little as 200 naira now matters a lot? Some years back, I was just brushing at the front of my house and I saw a little boy walk past and I don't know who he is. He was just crying and it touched my heart. I beckoned on him and asked him to come. He came. I asked him, what is the problem? And the boy explained to me that his mother had asked him to go buy something, but on the process, he didn't know how he missed the money. and him going back home, his mother is going to lash him. My heart went out for him. He isn't my child. I don't know who he is. I asked him how much it is. That child told me. I went inside and gave him more than that money. And I forgot about it. For me, I felt satisfied that I've been able to wipe out the tears on that little boy's face. But I never knew I created an impact in that child. Because the child also has a good impact from home. That's what I suppose. Because few weeks after, the mother came looking for me. The boy just described whom he met, because I've been meeting a lot of people in that compound. So with his description, the mother described me, and I came out. As soon as I came out, the boy said, this is the person. I didn't remember. And the mother explained, my child came back home and told me so and so thing. So I come to say thank you. If the mother hadn't taught that child how to say thank you, do you know the child would have taken that money and go ahead to get whatever the mother had asked him to get and pocket the other change. And we never tell the mother that he had missed the money, or he misplaced, or he lost the money that the mother had given to him. Do you understand what I mean? That is an impact. Who have you helped? You have conglomerates of friends. You have fleets of cars. You eat whatever you want to eat. Who have you been able to put food on their table? Who have you raised? Or you feel, a lot of people say that their wealth is their wealth. And I mean suffer them, so now we go enjoy them. So when people ask you for help, or you even see people that need help, you don't wait for somebody to ask you for help. You have eyes, you have feeling. You should be able to know when somebody needs help. You render that help. You are creating an impact. Because tomorrow when you are down, that person that you have helped will raise you up. Do you know so many of the time, the people that help to lift people up are not even people from your family. They are not your relative. They are total strangers. You have created impact on them. Maybe in the bus station, maybe on the road, maybe in the church, maybe your workplace, maybe a cleaner. You know, so many times people disregard cleaners. Excuse you, you are working, you are earning salary. That cleaner is also working and earning salary. What makes you think you are better than him or her? If that cleaner doesn't clean that office, if that cleaner doesn't clean that your house, you're not going to be able to enter into it, get fresh air. Come on, give them some accolades. So many things, so many people have been helped, so many people have been delivered by the virtue of their impact, unknowingly to them. The things we do them. Sometimes knowingly to us, sometimes unknown to us. And that's the reason I use that word, be careful. When you are, most especially when you are in a place you feel that it's not my village, it's not my town, it's not my state, it's not my country. You feel you can do anyhow. That is the most dangerous place. You are supposed to create a very beautiful, lasting impression, because it goes a long way. The Bible says, cast your bread upon so many waters, because after so many days you are going to find what? The ministration. What it means is that by the time you have created good impacts, when you don't even remember you have created any impact, and by the time you need help, they begin to come in various shapes, sizes, and forms. It's not only in helping you in money. It could be that you need a visa. It could be you need an admission. It could be you need to speak with somebody that is on a high top, and you are opportuned. I mean, because of the impact you have created, the person that is next to this person will make it very easy for you. That is impact. What is your impact like? Are you the type that runs your mouth anyhow? Are you the type that is arrogant? Are you the type that you feel that you're on top of the world? You can afford everything, so every other person that can't afford what you can afford are nonsense. They are just nothing. Check your impact. Work on your impact. Work on the aura you go about with. If your aura smells so awfully, be sure you're going to get double of the smells back. But if you have a very pleasant aura, be sure you're also going to get plenty of it filled. See, I can go on and on and on. But they said a word is enough for a wise. What is your impact? What do you smell like? What is your impression? Work on it.